pleasure? Writing, directing, or producing?
Certainly not producing. Producing is probably the hardest job there is. Very, very difficult because producers obviously have to make sure every department works well, everyone hits the same thing. Pleasure-wise, it's always good to create something. So the writing side of it is the crux for me. The directing is because I'm probably vain and want to make sure that what I've written is conveyed across on screen, basically. So it's a toss-up between directing and writing, but no, I'd say writing actually is pleasure.
What was your inspiration for this story?
The inspiration for this story, way society is today, we are essentially, everyone is a worker bee. There seems to be mass production of people going to school, learning this to get a job, to get a mortgage, to pay the man, pay their taxes, etc., etc. It's an endless cycle. So part of that, the problems that we have with gangs, crime, overpopulation of prisons, the way that the government is sort of like tends to focus on the wrong areas of certain issues that we have in this country.
And did it come? Obviously, it came easy to looking at society.
Yes, I was an analyst, so I kind of analyse everything, and I would have to project in my analysis of possibilities that where things could go. So, for example, I'm not saying that I did this. This was nothing to do with me, but from like the 7/7 bombings, you would once look at that. You'd understand what happened, what occurred, etc., etc. But then you would try and project other possibilities and other outcomes and other scenarios. That way it would help prepare for future things. So, yeah, that's pretty much the reasons behind it.
Yeah, and which bit of the process are you most looking forward to?
At the end, the finished product. Getting your vision actually there on screen and being able to convey the story and the message you're trying to get across, for me, it is what I'm looking forward to, for actually speaking to people afterwards, getting feedback and seeing if they've picked up on not just the main story that's happening, but all the little nods to here, there, the little touching of where we are in society, how things are going. So yeah, overall, the idea of it for me is to sort of see that on people's faces, have people talking about the story, not just seeing the action, not just seeing the drama, but actually combining the whole thing together and having questions after it, questioning themselves, for example. If you can walk away from a film or after you've read a book or something like that opens your mind, then that's the trick. To broaden people's horizons and just stop being blinkered into this every day.
Discuss over
Absolutely.
Over a pint.
Yeah, it's a thought-provoking piece. I mean, even though we have action, it's not an action movie. Yeah, the actual film centres on a character that we haven't introduced into our filming yet. So for me, it's basically down to that.
Who is the film aimed at? Sci-fi's.
Well, I think a good science fiction film is not just fan base. It's not just aimed at one particular genre of fans. So, for example, things like THX 1138, like V for Vendetta. What's the other one? 1984. Those sort of things. Basically, repeat the question again.
Who is the film aimed at?
Yeah, so it's aimed at a wide population, but I'm hoping that it's not just going to be the sci-fi fans that are going to be aiming to watch it. You know, the idea is, sci-fi guys will go and go, actually, that was, you know, very popular back when it was sci-fi, but, you know, it's going to lead on to more. Yeah, definitely multi-layered.
Finally, are you fully focused on this, or are there any projects, writing projects?
I'm fully focused on this while we're at it. I do have other scripts that I've already completed, and my next one after this is a psychological horror called Humpty Dumpty, which I'm aiming to produce and shoot once this one is completed and we're up and running and done and dusted. But it all sees how this happens. It's all down to, you know, what we get out of this, what the feedback is, etc., etc. It's never going to stop me making films, doing what I want to do, and bringing these other people on board. The idea of the project is not just, hey, I've got a script, let's make a movie. It's to give people the opportunity and the chances that they wouldn't ordinarily have. I mean, if you think about it, there are probably hundreds and hundreds of scripts out there that never see the light of day. But it doesn't mean they're crap. You know, they could be really, really good. But the problem is that if you have unsolicited scripts trying to get it into production houses, to agents and all that sort of stuff, 9 times out of 10 they go, "Who are you? I'm not going to read that." Blah blah blah. So getting your foot in the door is very hard. So what we're aiming to do is not just produce our own works. We're aiming to sort of like look out for these writers and give them the opportunity to get themselves an official credit, so that they can get an agent, they can then move on. You know, for example, we have VFX guys on here, not here today, who have basically spent 6 weeks removing a boom from 600 shots. But these guys can create 3D worlds, photorealistic, and it's just amazing. But because of the companies that they're working for, they start at the bottom. They've got to get their experience. It doesn't matter what talent they have. They end up having to do this process.
You are the apprentice.
So what we're trying to do is turn around and say, right, show me what you've got. I want to see your effects, etc., etc. Look at them; they're fantastic. Right, I want you to create this environment for me. You're not going to be there doing the boom. You have a creative license, on this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.